So this is going to be the third episode in the series of how to apply on Upwork. I don't know, at the moment I don't know how useful it is going to be, since I have not looked at the jobs which I am going to be posting on. I've just opened Upwork and I'm gonna start looking at the jobs that I have to apply on. So the first job that have been sent my way is Microsoft Exchange Server Specialist and Microsoft Exchange Upgrade and Migration. 3 to 6 months duration. The client is looking for someone someone at expert level expertise, and he is willing to pay about $15,000. It is once again a very generic job, but the thing is the client is in Singapore. Payment method is not verified, but this is a project which seems to have some potential. It might pay out if we apply appropriately on this project. If instead of Singapore it was, a country where freelancers are in access, like India, Pakistan, Bangladesh, then we might choose not to apply on this project. But since it's from Singapore, one job posted, 0% hire rate, one job posted, it's just the first job. With the situations that are going on, it's a good looking project. We can apply at this project. So now for this project, the approach I'm going to take is I am going to look at the proposals which I have already sent. I have filtered down some of the proposals of similar jobs which I have sent in the past, and I will be using those proposals as the base for sending a proposal to this job. Now let's start some of the proposal. I just see if the recording is working. Yep, it's working. I'll try to make this recording as short as possible. So Tilak stack. Okay. For now I'm gonna just go by the project. We'll add milestones later. Okay, let's start looking at the project which I have applied before. Exchange 2010 to Office 0 migration support needed. Okay, look, we are running migration. Okay, basically it's a very generic job, so we have the option to put in as much details as we can. So therefore I chose to use all the proposals which I have sent before. I can just copy and paste this entire thing. Migration let's just copy the entire thing, paste it, and let's go through it once we have pasted it. As he suggested, 3 to 5 months. Okay, hi, I am a senior network and system administrator, and I have been working on Microsoft Windows Server and migration for about half of my 15 years of industry experience. From migration to Office 365, migration to Office 365, Microsoft Exchange Server Special, Microsoft Exchange Upgrade and Migration, Microsoft Exchange Upgrade and Migration. So what we can do here is instead of that, we'll use for Microsoft Exchange Upgrade and Migration. For Microsoft Exchange, migration and upgrades. I worked for clients in more than half a dozen countries in Qatar. There have been a number of instances. Yeah, we'll have to remove this line. I have no problem working. Oh my god, I had this mistake in the previous proposal that I sent. Very important to reread and go through the proposal which you have written before. According to time zone, or let's just say Singapore, not the right spelling. No proposal from the migration We will remove the district and Microsoft migration. Okay, now let's take a look at the second proposal. Anything we can find? Oh, projects. I need some information about regarding your environment. We're looking for the oh yeah, this is not not what we're looking for. Moving on to the next proposal. Yeah, okay. Migration for about half my 15 years of industry experience. Yeah, this is basically the same thing. 8 years of Microsoft Server experience. Yeah, I can write this line with Microsoft Server. I can add this line right here. I am extremely experienced with the notions of how to maintain Microsoft Server, how to migrate Microsoft Exchange Server. Okay, this this is not what will if there is anything. This is not that we can put there, since we don't know the. This is very specific for very specific task. All this which I have written for a previous proposal. So I'm looking for generic things. If there's anything else, give me a call about. Yeah, okay, we've taken what we need. Moving on to the next previously sent proposal. Again, proficiently migrate Windows 12. This is also, once again, it is talking about migration, but it is very specific. Since we do not know the specifics of his project yet, we cannot use this sentence, which is meant for a very specific task. I will also take care of the overlapping issues of existing tunnel. I'm always available for a conversation. You can schedule. If it is more than 5 years. Yeah, okay. Which past project do you have most likely gonna? The very first proposal which I accidentally closed has had answers to many questions. So I'm gonna open that once again and see if I can find the answers. No, it wasn't this one. Which one was it? Oh, this is actually the last page. No, oh yeah, it should be here. These two aren't gonna work. Yeah, this one. Yeah, this is the one. How do you have any question about this? No. What past? Yeah, this we need this. I have worked on mental immigration, complete job successfully. The most challenging was a lot of preparation. This isn't the exact answer, but we can use it to some extent. I have worked on many challenging migrations and have completed each and every one successfully. The most challenging ones I would say are the most like this one and one. Ones I would say. This actually does not make sense. What past project or job have you had that is most like this one, and why? Let's just go ahead and take a look at the file that I have. Let's see if we can find somewhere here. And once again, in this file I have separated the content which I have written according to keywords. Let's see something about Exchange. There is nothing about Exchange. No man, this can't be. Clustering, fiber, GPU, hardening, availability, hardening, Microsoft Intune, and security, Office 365 intercept, and security, Windows Server administration. Damn it. This is important. We have to write a proper answer to his question. Challenging migrations. I worked on many challenging migrations. I have to give him an example. Let me just go ahead and look at some of the documents that I have. No, not here. It should be in downloads. Let's look at this. Exchange. Oh yeah, I have a document. Let's see. Oh, we can do exchange. There's a 20 weird extension. बेहतरीन. I have found what I have been looking for. This is actually the data which has been provided to me by my company. I have worked on many challenging main migrations. Following are some of my migration and deployments of Exchange. Deployments. Okay. MPL Kang, a Malaysian client. We have migrated a Malaysian client. I'm gonna have to format the writing a little bit. Migration client. I have migrated their 1000 users from Exchange. Migrated government Gmail. Migrated users. Okay. This was actually very fast, and it's actually much better done than I expected. So all the content that you write, keep in mind to save it or have a way to use it. For example, in the case of Upwork, all the proposals that I have ever written are sent into the archived proposal section, so I can access all of them very easily. And with that, our proposal has been completed. Let me just go ahead and read it as to proofread it one more time. Hi, I am a senior network and system administrator, and I have been working on Microsoft Windows Server and migrations for about half of my 15 years of industry experience. The sentence is a bit longer than I would normally write, but it's okay, since the first two sentences are what the client sees, and it's much better that it's shorter sentence. This one long sentence makes much more sense than writing two short sentences, because I would not be able to explain what I have explained in this one long sentence in two short sentences. I'm extremely experienced with the nuance of how to migrate Microsoft Exchange Server. I'm extremely experienced with all the nuances of how to migrate Microsoft Exchange Server. Okay. For Microsoft Exchange migration and upgrades, I have worked for clients in more than half a dozen countries, including UAE and Qatar. There have been a number of instances when I was called by my previous clients, even years later. When they were stuck with a problem during migration, which no one was able to solve. Not once did I let down my employers. I can proudly say that I am the guy my clients and even companies call when they are in a bind that needs to be fixed instantly. I would like to schedule a call at a time of your choosing. Single or double O? Double O. Whenever you are most comfortable. I would also like to know a bit more about the migration. hopefully during the call I will be able to pinpoint the problem. Oh yeah, good thing I was proofreading it. Will be the problem by solution. This isn't actually a problem, he is just looking for migration. So this line does not make sense here, and I am going to remove it, which I have actually done. I have no problem working according to the time zone of Singapore. This way I can make sure that there is no delay in communication. Thank you for reading my proposal. I would be happy to hear from you and to work with you on your migration. I will be happy to hear from you and to work with you on your migration. Regards, okay, I have worked on many challenging migrations. Following are some of my migrations and deployments. Yeah, we have, let's just read it once again. MPK Lang, Malaysian client. Let's see, capital. I have migrated their 1000 users from Exchange 2010 to Office 365. Migrate Visionet Gmail to Office 365, migration of 850 users. Migrated. Okay, let's just leave it how it is. Jed Lawyers migrated 350 users from on-premises Exchange 2065. Lums Educational Institute migrated 5000 users. Mailbox users. Mailbox from 2007 to Office 365. IBEX Global 3000 mailbox migrated from Exchange 2003 to Exchange 2010. Affinity Softwares deployed new messaging infrastructure for 5000 mailbox capacity. Okay, now with this we are good to go, and let's just click on submit proposal. Yeah, let's just click on submit proposal and see how it goes. What I'm thinking is creating milestones, but I do not yet have the technical expertise to know what are some valid milestones. So I can take the risk and put some generic milestones. But let's not do it once they call. We can sort things out then. Okay, with this, our third episode of how to apply on Upwork is completed. There are some more proposals which I have to send today, but I'll make the other videos on some later day. So goodbye for now, and this was the third episode in the series of how to apply on Upwork. How to write proposals for Upwork. And with this, goodbye. See you later. See you in the next episode.